Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to Sideline for our second episode of the year.
Now that it's October, it's time for us to recap everything that happened around campus in the month of September.
But let's waste no time because we can't wait any longer, and we got a lot to talk about. So welcome back to the Sideline.
Noah, are you a big golfer?
Well, Jake, not exactly, but Peyton Smith certainly is.
That's right, Noah. And Peyton and the rest of the golf team have been dominating the links this fall. And I recently took him out for a round to get some insight on his keys to success on the course. What's up, guys? Today I'm here with Peyton Smith. He's the senior captain on the golf team. And we're going to be playing this uphill par 4 at Gettysview. So let's get right into it.
Got a little off balance there. That's not what we want.
All right, both hit some decent shots, a little off to the right. Firstly, I just want to ask, what's your favorite part about golf been so far your senior year?
So senior year, it's been a hoot. Me and Blake Russell, the other captain, we've had a lot of good memories out on the course. But I'd say my favorite part of the year was this week. Actually, we went out to Willow Creek and played a match against Concord, and I shot 3 under and Blake shot 1 under, and
awesome.
We won by a lot. So
Awesome. Well, we're coming up to my ball. Looks to be somewhere playing like close to 150 yards. So we're going to hit that, and then I'll ask him some more questions.
All right, got somewhere in the ballpark of 150 yards.
Get it up there on the green, see if I can't get a 2-putt. All right, I don't know what that was. I hit it a little far to the right, but
A little shanky.
yeah, it happens. What'd you say are 3 of the biggest key factors whenever you're going into a golf match, like things that you want to make sure that you do, or like preparation? The biggest thing?
Yeah, so one thing I do that a lot of people don't do is always putt first.
Yeah.
Because then when I'm hitting balls, it's like I go hit balls, hit some drivers, and then I'm just immediately going out on the course.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I just have that base of the short game.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is I don't take practice swings, which is, I mean, a lot of pros don't take practice swings. I learned that from just watching the guys on tour. I think they're kind of a waste of energy. And then another thing is just knowing your game. And if you get over par, just knowing you can recover. Like
absolutely.
I'm a big birdie bogey sometimes, but when I can get it to those birdie pars, that's when I have good rounds.
Absolutely. All right. Hit yours.
All right, so I got about a 90-yard wedge shot right here, and coming out of the rough and with this stance, it's usually going to come out a little bit left, so I'm aiming a little bit right here.
All right, how you feeling about your shot?
Well, I knew it was going to come out left. I just didn't think it was going to come out that far. That rough will just grab the club and shut the face, and then on that lie, it also forces you to go more inside to inside, so you have that right to left spin. But I think I'm left side of the green, so that's not that bad.
And that's better than where I'm at. We're gonna have to find mine, but anyway, there it is. All right, we got my shot right here. That last one is not very good, but we're gonna see if we can't get a little closer and try and get a tap in bogey.
All right, so yeah, just left side of the green, about pin high. Not super great, but anytime you get in the green in regulation, have a chance to get a 2-putt par, it's a good thing.
Come on.
There's a par, 2-putt par, we'll take it.
Now I'm gonna just tap in this bogey putt. All right, Peyton, it was a pleasure playing with you today.
Good playing with you,
Good
man.
to have you out here. See us next time. Maybe we'll make another one of these in the next few months. See you later.
Well, all that practice has definitely paid off as both the men's and women's Warrior golf teams have won the D2A District Championship.
In that match, Blake Russell, who shot 3 under, and Isabella Coughlin, who shot 5 under, each earned individual TSSAA medals.
And this caps off many big wins for most of the men's teams in September as they defeated Concord at Willow Creek on the 8th, won the Green Devil Invitational, and defeated Concord again at Dandridge for Senior Day.
This also follows a slew of wins for the girls team, as they won 2 the Green Devil International, defeated at Lenore City at Kingston, and conquered the Concord on Senior Day.
You know, Jake, there's no doubt in my mind, with everything going on this fall, my favorite sport by far is football. And this month, it was a lot of fun to watch CAK as they took the football field.
Well, the Warriors started off September on the road, making the trip over to Chattanooga to take on Notre Dame. Neither team scored in the first quarter, but the Warriors came alive in the second quarter, dominating both sides of the ball and putting 2 touchdowns and showcasing their historically good run. Game led by senior Ryan Gibson, who pushed forward for 172 yards and had himself a touchdown. But the Warriors did just as well in the air. Big news for the Warriors was losing starting quarterback Seton Moffitt to injury, but thanks to the Warriors, junior Sawyer Anderson stepped in, making some incredible plays and throwing 2 touchdown passes himself. These efforts culminated in the Warriors taking home the win, defeating Notre Dame 28-10.
And if you thought the Warriors took control of that one, let me tell you about their matchup against Oneida the following week. The Warriors felt good coming into this one, but I'll tell you, I was not expecting the dominant performance they put up. Sawyer Anderson completed 7 passes for 156 yards and a touchdown. While Gabe Linkus was Anderson's main target, he racked up 128 yards and a receiving touchdown of his own. On the ground, Ryan Gibson put up a touchdown of his own too, and put the Warriors firmly in the lead early. Following this early success, CAK poured it on. They even cycled through some of the depth chart, giving some underclassmen and some young guys a chance to shine, and went back home with a shutout 40-0 victory over Oneida.
Well, the Warriors started off 2-0 in September, but after 2 weeks straight on the road, they had to travel out once again to take on Silverdale. Still, quarterback Sawyer Anderson had 15 passes, hitting targets for a total of 231 yards on the day and a touchdown. Once again, the senior Gabe Linkus was the main recipient of grabbing 8 catches for 122 yards and a touchdown. Ryan Gibson picked up 100 yards on the ground and once again picked up a touchdown, but unfortunately, minor mistakes and Silverdale execution ultimately left the Warriors down early, and despite a second half resurgence, it wasn't enough for the Warriors to overcome, and they fell 48-21 as Silverdale. Volleyball has been well underway, and as the team has already matched up 9 times in September and will play 2 more games before the month closes, their current record is 2-7, as they started off with the second loss 0-3 to Concord. This was the start of a 6-game losing streak for the Warriors, and as they fell to Berean, Lakeway, Grace, Providence, and Webb, they broke this streak on the 18th with a win against J. Frank White Academy, who they trounced 3-0. They then split out the next 2 games as they fell to William Blunt and defeated CBA. They will play 2 more games this month, and they will match up against Kings and Loudoun at home on the 25th and 29th respectively.
Girls soccer has also been active this month as they currently sit at 6 wins, 7 losses, and 4 draws. In the month of September, they have taken 3 victories against Providence, Berean, and Lakeway, and 2 losses against Concord and Catholic. And they took a draw against Grace on the 23rd. They will play 2 more matches in September against Lenore City and Scott County, which will also be senior night. So make sure to show up and support the Warriors. Well, that's going to put a wrap on the month of September here at CAK, but we want to say thank you so much for joining us. We are so grateful to all of us who listen.
With our second episode done, we're already working on putting together some more CAK sports news for October. So with that being said, my name is Jake Slack.
And my name is Noah Stanton. For a big thank you from the Sideline team, and we will see you next month.